Hey, how is it going? Just your average schmo back once again on this wonderful Wednesday. It is hump day. Halfway to the weekend. Won't that be nice? That'll be nice. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I don't think I'm doing really anything. I'm going to clean the house a little bit. I don't have any projects that I'm working on. Although I might start, I bought a big roll. This was like a couple years ago. I bought a big roll of leather, blue leather, because I was going to, some of the old work chairs, like think of your typical, like restaurant dining room, those chairs, the ones that have like the hard seat on them. Well, when we remodeled and everything, we had a bunch of those in storage, and we put some of them in the break room at one of our restaurants, and then we decided that we were going to get rid of a lot of them. So they were just going to throw them away, and the owner basically told me, he said, well, look, if you want to take them, if you can make use of them, take them. So I took them. He told me I could. But my thought was to redo them and swap out the hard seat part to make some soft, cushioned seats to put in there. With probably 2 layers of plywood. One to actually put the cushion and then wrap the leather around. And then attach it to the bottom piece of plywood. So basically make the cushion with a bottom on it, and then attach it to another piece of plywood, and then set that in the frame and attach it from below. And then obviously repaint the structure of the chair. And what I was thinking was like the blue seat, but then to do the frame of the chair in like a pearl white. So that was the plan. I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. That's still the plan. But I think I've got enough fabric to where I can make some, not really slip covers, but just like headrest and armrest pieces for my theater chairs, because the one I always sit in starting to wear out in some spots. It's got a couple of tears in it. Just from years of use, but also, the dog. Especially the armrest on this side, because it's directly in line with the hallway. So when she comes tearing down the hallway, she jumps up on that armrest to go over into the bay window. That's why if I'm sitting in a chair, I got to kind of sit over to the left a little bit, because if I'm not paying attention, she'll clip me as she's jumping through between the chairs. But yeah, so she kind of tore that armrest up a little bit. But I don't feel like going out and spending, $700 or $800 right now to get another theater seat to replace it. And I figure because eventually the same thing would just happen. It would just get tore up. So I'm just going to make covers and basically just attach them with, the Velcro brand Velcro. I got like the industrial stuff. It's supposed to hold like, I don't know, like 20 pounds per square inch or something like that. So figure I can wipe down. We're going to put it on the chair itself, and then when I make the covers, I'll make them about an inch longer on each side. That way I can fold it over an inch, sew it, and then I can put the Velcro on the cover on that overlap. Stick them in place, and then as they get wore down and stuff, then I'll just, I'll have the pattern. I'll just make a new one. I know. There we go. There was the intro. Okay. Wasn't that exciting. But whether I will start on that this weekend, I do not know. I got the Velcro. One of these packages I have has Velcro in it. I don't know which one it is. Now let's open them up and we can see what the next videos are going to be. Alright, this one has just got cards in it. So, this one must have a Velcro. And should have some cards too. Here we go. Yeah, so I got the Velcro. I got the Extreme Outdoor Tape. Okay, 15 pounds. Holds up to 15 pounds. So it's 14 foot by an inch wide. So I think that should be plenty for what I need. If it's not, then I'll just I'll get the same thing. But I got 2 of them. Can never have too much, right? Alright. Well, here we go. We have got a box of Panini Prism Draft Picks. Collegiate. So, obviously, you know, you're looking for Caitlin Clark. But this is just collegiate, so it's men and women. So, we got that. I got a box of the 2024 NFL Trading Cards Donruss Elite. And I got 2 more of the, they call them the Winter 10, but 2024 Football Donruss. Still chasing, yes, the elusive Downtown. But in this video, obviously, you've seen from the title, we're going to go, obviously you know ahead of time, but I'm just deciding now. We'll do the Donruss Elite. I don't know whether I've ever opened a box of this. I know I think I've gotten some of the Elite cards in, I want to say maybe Chronicles, I think. Or is that Essentials that you get in the Chronicles? I don't know. I'm sure I've gotten some Elite cards before, but I don't think I've ever opened any boxes. So, let's see what it says on here. 24 cards per box. Find 1 Blaster exclusive Aspiration Shimmer or Status Explosion. Look for Blaster exclusive Green Disco Parallels. Look for Blaster exclusive Green Parallels in AF Elite, First Class, and more. Alright, so let's see what we get. Box over here. So we've got six packs. They all look about the same. Alright, I'm gonna have to move stuff around here so I can make some room. So I can stack them right here. Move my knife. Get it out of the way. I need a better place to put that too. And we'll just set it there for now. I need to start listing stuff. I got quite the clutter up here. I still got all my stuff that I was for the anime mystery boxes that I was going to do. Haven't gotten around to that. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, here we go. We have got a Travis Kelce, the Elite. Oh, look at that card. That's pretty nice. Is that like a base card? Or man, that's pretty fancy for... Of course, maybe that's why they called the Elite. Here's one of those green discos. We got CeeDee Lamb. Next we have got, okay, so here is, yeah, here are, these are probably the base. This is what the base looks like. But they almost look like silver hollows. They got kind of that rainbow look to them. We got Cole Kmet, or Met, and Breece Hall. So, stick them in two different piles there. I would imagine the silver ones are probably like what the base is. I mean, I don't think you're going to get like just all, you know, 4 parallels or anything in one pack. No, those are the base. Alright, next we have got a Spellbound insert for Joe Burrow. Not bad. It's kind of nice. Oh, we got a blue. Is this that explosion thing they were talking about? Looks like it. Numbered 80 out of 875, so I mean, high number, but it's for Tyreek Hill. That's pretty nice. Reminds me, I need to get more top loaders. I think I only have like 1 left over there. And then 2 base cards in here. We have Kenneth Walker the third. And Reggie Wayne from the Colts. Alright. Pack number 3. I'm going to do a few videos and then I am going to sit in the whirlpool for a little bit. I don't know what I did in my back, but I got one spot on my back that is bugging the hell out of me. Oh, we got another green disco. This one is a rookie for Troy Fautano. And then 3 base. We've got a Brian Robinson Jr., Eli Manning, and Jacoby Myers. I mean, for base cards, I have to admit, those are pretty sharp looking cards for being base cards. I mean, I don't know why I was reaching over there for. Oh, we got a kid reporter in this one. Yay. Garbage. Oh, this one. We got a Tidal Waves insert. I'm guessing this is an insert. I mean, it just says number 10, but it's kind of like etched. I mean, you can feel like the different stuff on it, but for Patrick Mahomes, that's pretty nice. And 3 base. Got Justin Herbert. Not a lot of rookies in here. We've got Tua. And Brandon Ayuk. I mean, overall, I'm impressed with this series so far. Alright, we have got another green disco for Raquan Smith. Trey Hendrickson. Zaire Franklin. And Travis Kelce. Whoop. Or Mr. Taylor Swift. They are still together, right? I don't pay attention to a lot of that stuff, so. And that's not a slight on Taylor Swift. I mean, we all know, everybody knows. It's not like it's not common knowledge that she's had, a few relationships over the years. So, but I don't keep up with it, so I don't know whether, I mean, I would assume if they weren't together, it would have been like all over the place. You couldn't get away with not knowing it. Alright, we have got a full throttle for Marvin Mims. That's pretty sharp. I want to say they're all numbered. So I wonder if they're like the inserts like this, or in certain packs they're numbered. Like say on the back of the card they look identical to the base card, maybe, but then the front just looks different. So you could almost look at it as maybe it's kind of like a parallel. I don't know. I'm not sure how they do it. It don't. Normally inserts, they have like a special letter and number to designate as an insert. We have Jared Goff, Antonio Gates, and Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco. Was there really only one rookie card in this whole box? Really? Let's double check. Yeah, I think there was only one rookie card. That's weird. Yeah. But to recap the good cards outside of the base, so we had the Full Throttle Marvin Mims. I like that. I like how that looks. We had a green disco for Roquan Smith. We had the Tidal Waves for Patrick Mahomes. I like that one too. That's pretty sharp. Another green disco for Troy Batano. That's the rookie. We had our blue explosion. I forget what they called it exactly, but numbered 80 out of 875 for Tyreek Hill. I mean, at best, that's probably maybe a few dollars. And then we had our Spellbound for Joe Burrow and the Elite for Mr. Taylor Swift. So, that does have kind of a, you can see on the background, it's got kind of a texture or like a pattern on it. You can't really see it unless you hold it just the right way. Alright, well there we go. What do you think the best card was? What do you think of these base cards and how they look? Yeah, I mean, you can't see how, you can't really tell. They don't always show the rainbow quite as well on camera as they do in person. But yeah, those are pretty good for base cards. Alright, I don't think I got anything like outrageous out of that. I mean, I guess the Patrick Mahomes, that might be sought after. I don't know. I'll have to, when I get around to listing some cards or throwing them on eBay or whatever, I'll have to look up something and do a little research. But, well, that is it. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Anything and everything. Let me know what you think. Let me know how the weather is. Whatever. And then, as always, look up yourself and everyone around you so you have a much better chance at staying safe and healthy. If you're not a subscriber and you enjoy watching my goofy ass, that would be great. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you will be apprised when the next videos come up. And I think next we will do the Panini Prism Collegiate. Searching for that big hit of Caitlin Clark. It'd be nice to get like a number parallel. I don't know whether they offer her autographs in this or not. But we'll find out when we go to do that. Alright. Well, that's it. Till next time. See ya.